This is Tom Mealy for the Harrison Law Group, 1-800-INJURY LAW. This Friday at Jones Beach in the Jones Beach Theater parking lot, we have teamed up with MadhouseTV.com along with the host of Rockin' Inc. MC, Mr. Jay Nova, for a tailgate party starting at 5 p.m. Come meet the members of the Alice Cooper Band and the cast and crew of Madhouse TV. Buy a CD and get your picture taken. Also, the one who shows up with the best Alice Cooper costume will win 2. That's right, I said 2 VIP tickets to the Harrison Skybox and all the VIP amenities for Friday night's show. Look for the Madhouse TV van and join the biggest tailgate party to hit the beach this year. All courtesy of the Harrison Law Group, 1-800-INJURY LAW, and MadhouseTV.com, the biggest internet television broadcasting studio in America.
Rockin' Inc. MC, we're back. It's been a long 2 weeks. Man, I feel good. I got away, a little vacation time, a little business time. I got away for a few days. It's been a long 2 weeks. Had a great time at the Alice Cooper tailgate meet and greet. Anyone that wasn't there, this is what tonight's all about. I took that footage, and I got a lot of good footage from it. There was at least 2 hours. We had a great, great time. The guys were great. Glenn, Tommy, Chuck, Nita, everyone, Roxy, they were great. I mean, you'll see when I go through the whole thing, but it was a great time. We had a lot of people. I'm not going to say thousands, but hundreds and hundreds of people stopped. I mean, Tommy was there the longest, and the guy was worn out. You know, I was shocked. He goes up on stage and he plays his butt off, but it was a great time. And we're going to have footage from the tailgate meet and greet tonight, and that's what it's all about. What else I got going on? Now we have football season in full swing. I love football season. You know, I used to be a big baseball fan when I was a kid, you know, because I lived near Shea Stadium. I was a big Mets fan, and I don't have to tell you that story right now, but, you know, the Mets is just like, and this season, even like the Yankees, nothing great's happening, but baseball season's gearing up for playoffs and all of that, and that's great. You know, if there's some good World Series games, I'll watch them, but you know what? Football is here, and, you know, we all have our teams. People like local teams, like teams all over the place. Believe it or not, I'm a Raiders fan, and the Jets did the Raiders in this week, but, you know, I'm used to losing, so it doesn't matter with football. As long as I can watch a good game on a Monday, a Sunday night, a Sunday, a Thursday night, we're all good. But football's in full swing, and I love it. Anyway, let's, tonight I have my model spotlight, my model spotlight is Roo Phoria. Roo Phoria is a veteran Army vet turned model, and she's got a great attitude, and she tells her story in her video, but she's an Army vet that turned model, and it's just great because she's a tough, good-looking girl, you know. I have my model spotlight, and then I have my Reverb Nation tonight, Shinobi Ninja. These guys are from Brooklyn, and like I said, I'm trying to change the show up. They have a sound, so if you like the Beastie Boys and you like rap, these guys just do it all. They're like a Beastie Boy, but they're a little bit more on the rockier side. They have a female vocalist, a male vocalist rapping, and I just want to get something different, something now, and these guys are great, and they're from Brooklyn, so I'm going to try to get them in here, do an interview, and maybe my December event show, if I can get these guys to play, you know, that'll happen. It'll be all good. It's great. I'm trying to change things up, try to bring different people into this atmosphere with the show, so we'll see what happens. And tonight, on guitar, I have Jesse Berlin. He's a local guy. And say hello to Jesse. I have him here on guitar. Jesse, say hello to people out there. They see you. Yeah. And we're going to get to Jesse later on. He's playing us in and out of commercials. And so tonight, like I said, we're going to talk about the meet and greet. And the Harrison Law Group did a great job. Madhouse did a great job. Had Tom Mel there, and we did great. And we had the camera crew, and it was just havoc. You know, we had a great spot, and it was just a great time. So I have a few pictures, and my first picture here is I did an interview for Tales of the Tat. I did the interview with Chuck, and I did an interview with Tommy for Tales of the Tat. I had them here on the show, so Go to talesofthetat.com this week by, I guess, Thursday, Friday or something. They're going to put them up. I did an interview for Tales of the Tat, and that's where we were in Tommy's hotel room. We were in the hotel. We were trying to get places in the hotel, and there was like music playing all over. So we're like, you know what? We got to go to the hotel room and do this. So look for that. And my next picture here, I took a picture with Glenn and Ryan, Roxy, and Nita and Tommy. Chuck Garrett, he was there. He was in and out. He was there for a while. So it was like a little swing around. Part of the band was there, part of the band wasn't, but that's my picture, and we're going to see a lot of pictures. I have picture, video, a lot of that stuff. It's my next picture, and you know, I always talk about Bougie and the girls, right? This is Bougie. I only get to see Bougie once in a blue moon, and I'll get to see her again when they come in to the garden. This is my girl Bougie and Kyle, and they work for the crew. And then, you know, I go to Alice, and he grabs me by the throat, almost like, you know, you didn't bring me to the meet and greet, you know? That's, you know, Alice is like, choking me. But Alice is a great guy. I mean, you want to meet a guy that's down to earth. He is the man. That guy is a great guy. And then my next picture here, this is a picture of Tommy Henriksen with Alice, and right next to Tommy is his brother Gene. Next to Alice is his brother George, and then his brother David. So that's Tommy's brothers, and Thomas does have a sister also. She was there, but she didn't get to this picture. So I just want to show you some of the other little behind-the-scene type of pictures that I didn't get up in the other footage. But it was a great time. Alice Cooper was great. Motley Crue was great. We had a great time. I spent the whole day with Tommy and Chuck and the guys in the band. I went back to the hotel at the beginning of the day. We had lunch and we did all of that with Tommy, and it was a great time. So without further ado, let's go to my first part one, which is a short segment of the tailgate meet and greet with the Alice Cooper Band.
Hi, I'm Tom Mealy from Madhouse TV. I'm down here with Jay Nova from Rockin' Inc. MC. We're at Jones Beach. Jay, what's going to happen tonight?
Oh, we're going to have a great meet and greet with the Alice Cooper Band, with Tommy, Glenn, Chuck, Roxy, Nita, right here. We're right by the main entrance, right in the corner of that parking lot as you're going in.
You know, we're gonna have a good time tonight. You know, we're going to be up at the VIP seats. Now, obviously, they're going to be seeing this in the after fact. All right, because we're going to be airing this. But just to let you know, stay tuned to everything that's here on this video tonight. All courtesy of Harrison Law Group, 1-800-INJURY-LAW. So do you expect a crowd tonight?
We're expecting a good crowd, and everyone going in is going to see us, everybody. So we're expecting a great crowd. We're going to just try to handle as many people coming in to get pictures and autographs as we can. That's what it's all about.
And like I said, like Jay said, the band's going to be down here in a little while, so stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back on Madhouse TV, live from Jones Beach parking lot down here at the beach. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, baby. Madhouse.
I hear it every single Monday, you saying Madhouse blanking TV. Let's hear it for real.
I do? Madhouse fucking TV?
Madhouse. We're here with Tommy from the Alice Cooper Band, Jay Nova from Rockin' Inc. MC, every Monday night here on Madhouse TV. Listen, I'm going to take a step out, Jay, and I'm going to give you the mic.
Give me the mic. All right, it's finally happening. We got Tommy here. We're waiting for the rest of the guys. People are starting to gather. They're going to be signing autographs, CDs for sale. Tommy, you know, the rest of the band will be here. Yep. And get down. We're in front row over here on the entrance to the theater.
Yes, we
Anything to say?
It's just funny to be on Long Island again and hearing that fucking accent. Because I'm the only guy who hears it where I live. Anyway, but it's really cool. We had a great sandwich today. I miss bagels and pizza, and it's been great. So it should be a good night tonight. Yes. Motley Crue sounds great. Alice is awesome, and tour's been going great.
And it's great for Tommy to be back home on Long Island, so there's going to be a lot of his friends showing up, so it's going to be great here. So stick around. We got a lot more coming. The rest of the band's on their way.
My phone is still ringing.
Good.
We have more coming out here, so stay tuned. We got more happening as the Alice Cooper Band arrives here at MadhouseTV.com here at the Jones Beach parking lot theater. We're getting ready for Motley Crue tonight and Alice Cooper, starting probably within a couple of hours. Okay. We got Brett Harrison just showed up here. Brett Harrison, he's the owner of the Harrison Law Group. This is getting crazy here tonight. He's giving away 2 VIP tickets to the best Alice Cooper dress up. Brett, what do you think of all this excitement tonight?
I can't wait. We're going to have a lot of fun in that box. There may be some surprises. Even you don't know, Tom, or Annie, or Paul, or LJ.
Well, listen, we're just going to keep going with the fun tonight. Stay tuned. We're going to keep this clip rolling.
A different world.
All right, part one. That was part one. That was my shortest segment. I have two other segments from the tailgate party. It was great. So Tommy did say there he misses his pizza and his bagels. You know, when I went to lunch with Tommy and he was saying that, I was like, man, I'm feeling so blown up. I've been eating pizza and bagels. But, you know, when you're not in New York and you travel around and you live in New York, you can't get good pizza and bagels. And, it's hard to find that when you're traveling around. So, when you come back home, you got to eat all the fattening stuff, But we ate a good, healthy lunch, and it was all great. But that was part one, and it was a short segment. But we're going to go out to commercial. I'm going to have Jesse take us out, and we'll be right back with part two.
Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply is one of the largest suppliers in the world and your number one resource for top quality, affordable tattoo and piercing supplies. Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply is the number one supplier of tattoo inks in the world with more than 200 products including Mom's Ink, Philadelphia Eddie's Traditional Inks, Paolini Sacred Color Inks, and more. Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply, your one-stop shopping destination for great service, best prices, and top quality supplies. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are undeniably distinctive, selected for their unique, memorable flavor. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are delivered to you in beautifully designed bottles featuring limited edition artwork. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are available at affordable prices in fine restaurants, bars, and liquor stores. Or check www.coneyislandcarlo.com for availability.
Hi, I'm Jay Nova, host of Rocket Inc. MC, and you're watching MadhouseTV.com.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tom Dow. We have a multidisciplinary practice in Melville and Ronkonkoma, New York, and we treat patients with many, many different conditions, from newborns through geriatric patients with numerous different techniques. There's a technique and a type of treatment for every class of patient. We have them all here. Here's my son Thomas, also a doctor of chiropractic, working on one of our patients' cervical spine. This patient has had chronic neck pain for many, many, many years, has been to a multitude of different practitioners with little or no response. And with our specialized techniques, she has improved tremendously and continues to improve on a daily basis. We have two practices, one in Melville and one in Ronkonkoma, New York. We are a multidiscipline chiropractic office. What that means is we have chiropractors, massage therapists, acupuncturists, psychologists, all working as a team and a network of outside professionals such as orthopedists and neurologists that we work hand in hand with to help determine what your injuries are and the best way to treat your injuries. I have the great pleasure of having my son in practice with me. We work hand in hand, father and son, to give our patients the best care possible, and a staff which is loving, caring, and you'll never have to wait at all in our office for service. Many times patients come into our office and they have what's called a soft tissue injury. Soft tissue injuries are like scars inside your body. If you've ever been cut on the outside of your body, you get a scar. The same thing happens inside of your body to your muscles and ligaments. So our job is to determine where those are, stretch the muscles, adjust the vertebra back into their correct position, and then refortify the normal structure with exercise. That's what we do best, and I hope someday you'll come see us at one of our 2 offices. Thank you.
Rock and roll, Jesse on guitar. All right, we're back, and getting back to the tailgate, meet and greet, Alice Cooper Group. Like I said, we had a great time, and this is part 2. Part 2, Chuck comes along. So like I said, we had a little bit of a mix. Tommy came by at first to drop off some CDs, and the people just started coming, so Tommy wound up staying there. So Tommy actually was there for almost 2 hours. He was going to get there at 5, and meanwhile it was 4:15 and he was there. And then Chuck came about 5 o'clock, and I'll tell you about Roxy and Glenn and Nita later on when we get to part 3. But this is part 2 with Chuck and Tommy and all the fans. And you might even be in this, so watch. So let's go to part 2.
That's right. If you want to get your picture with Tommy, the Alice Cooper, all you do is come on over. It is free. These pictures, listen, these are dreams come true, man. This is what rocking's about, man. To get to meet the rock stars, getting up and personal with the members of the band, having a good time, hanging out. That's what Bret Harris does, man.
Okay, you know, we have the rest of the band coming down soon. They'll be down here, so if you guys want Pussy's sake, and I think, yeah, we got some more coming in right now. Chuck is the bass player for Alice Cooper. Chuck, where are you?
Oh, let's get over to Chuck, all right.
Yeah, check it out. It's very simple. If anybody knows anybody out there dealing with any sort of addiction or any sort of problems out there, we got these Fuck Heroin t-shirts. It's a very important cause. I lost my brother-in-law about 4 years ago. This horrible, horrible drug. My wife and I got this clothing line called The Force Clothing. If you go online, forceclothing.com, you'll see the Fuck Heroin t-shirts. They all go, everything goes, the proceeds go to charity to help other organizations. What we're trying to do is bring awareness through apparel and try to help educate these young kids to say no to drugs, right? Well, anyway, no to addiction anyway, sweetheart. But next month is, September is recovery month, so we got another t-shirt coming out called Soberhead. We just asked in the month of September, you guys all dedicate 3 days to giving up something. It could be alcohol, it could be weed, it could be coffee, it could be dessert. Just give it up, dude. You know what I mean? Show your support. But anyway, thank you. All right.
Uh-oh. It's alright, man. We don't like barriers anyway. Oh yeah. My birthday? My birthday too? There's a lot of birthdays going on here. Tommy, better watch you. Oh yeah. Alright, make sure to check out, listen, make sure you guys check out Madhouse TV. It's real easy to remember. MadhouseTV.com. Check out all these shows on there. It's great shows. Oh yeah. The lovely Victoria. This is why Madhouse TV is so successful. Because of Victoria over here. The lovely Vicky. Right now, look at that. All right. Jay, how we doing here, Jay? You're having a good time, man. Beasto Blanco's going to be leaving in a little while. We're waiting for Nita, and we're waiting for Roxy. Hopefully they'll show up in a little bit. Everybody's getting a little backed up there, but Beasto Blanco's still here, so get in here while you can. Don't be afraid to come up here, get some autographs, get some pictures. We're selling CDs. Get in here. We got Tommy and Chuck Garrett from the Alice Cooper group. We're waiting for the other members to come. Get in here, take some pictures, get some autographs. Don't be afraid. Let's go. Let's do this now.
Part 2, tailgate party. It goes quick, but it was a lot. You know, we had like 2 hours of footage. I try to give you guys everything I can. I have another big segment coming up after the next break. But as you see, Chuck has something going on with the Force. Him and his wife, they have the shirts. And all his shirts went like that. And I even wanted one, so I have to go online and buy one now. But it's fuck heroin, and you know, heroin is a really big problem out there. You know, it's so available to these kids these days, and I see it, I'm around it, I've experienced, you know, people on it, and it's not a good thing. It takes someone's life just totally away. You know, it just takes them to a different place, turns them into a different person, and majority of the time it kills them. So support Chuck and his wife with their shirts. You know, it's all up there. I'll have it on my website also. But I want to get to my model spotlight. Roo Phoria. She's from Ohio. She's an Army vet turned model. And she sent me, you know, modeling pictures, and it was great. She's a great looking girl, and she has, you know, a lot of good designs going on. She's got the tattoos on the neck. And then later on, I just went online. I was doing some search, and I found pictures of her when she was, you know, in the service. And I was like, wow, I should have shown some of these, you know. You have this girl all in her, you know, Army gear, and you know, all being tough and beautiful woman. And I was like, I could have thrown a few of those in there, but you guys could check that out. But I want you to see here, Roo Phoria. She's my model spotlight. And on Facebook, I do have a model spotlight page. And the page has been doing great. It's been getting a lot of hits. I have it there just for these girls to get more exposure so people could see them. You know, so you don't have to watch just the show. And on the website, rockandinkmc.com, I have all the model spotlights there also. So on Facebook, go there, like the page, go like the girls' pictures, you know, check them out, go to their websites. But let's go to Roo Phoria, model spotlight.
Welcome to Rock and Ink MC. I'm Roo Phoria here. I am an Army veteran and also president of a nonprofit called the Ohio Altered Beauties. We are a group of modified women that want to demolish the negative stereotype that's associated with tattooed females. Please follow me at Roo Phoria on Twitter and Instagram. You can also follow me on Facebook at Roo Phoria Official. Thanks everyone. Have a good one. Bye.
My name is Dr. Robert Brevard. I'm here for Multi-Medicine in Westbury, New York. We're located at 1065 Old Country Road, Suite 214. Been here for about 15 years. The practice has medical doctors, physical therapists, chiropractors, acupuncturists. We also do pain management, and we have orthopedists on staff. Here at Advanced Multi-Medicine Rehabilitation, we've got physical therapists on staff who treat an array of conditions, from neck pain to back pain, shoulder pain. We treat carpal tunnel. We treat a lot of car accident patients, slip and falls. We treat patients with knee injuries, with ankle injuries. We have state-of-the-art equipment. We've been here for over 15 years. Vast array of diagnostic testing, from x-rays to EMGs. What is an EMG? It's a diagnostic test that allows a doctor to determine where the pinched nerve is. Cora is a physical therapist at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. She's working on Stephanie, who was involved recently in an automobile accident. Stephanie has tight thoracic and cervical musculature, and Cora is doing some myofascial release work and some therapeutic stretching to help her with her pain. Vicky is also a patient here at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. Vicky is now working her leg muscles, specifically her quadricep muscles, trying to strengthen them after an injury she sustained. If you find yourself in need of any type of physical therapy, please don't hesitate to call Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation, located in Westbury, New York, in Suite 214. Phone number is 516-334-7000, or find us on our website at advancedmultimedicine.com.
Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply is one of the largest suppliers in the world and your number one resource for top quality, affordable tattoo and piercing supplies. Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply is the number one supplier of tattoo inks in the world, with more than 200 products including Mom's Ink, Philadelphia Eddie's Traditional Inks, Paolini Sacred Color Inks, and more. Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply, your one-stop shopping destination for great service, best prices, and top quality supplies. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are undeniably distinctive, selected for their unique, memorable flavor. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are delivered to you in beautifully designed bottles featuring limited edition artwork. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are available at affordable prices in fine restaurants, bars, and liquor stores. Or check www.coneyislandcarlo.com for availability.
Part 2 on track, Jesse on guitar, Rocket Inc. MC. All right, as you saw there, you know, we had a lot of people there taking pictures with Tommy and Chuck Garrick from Alice Cooper. And so Chuck had to get going. Chuck was there for a good 45 minutes or so, and Tommy was there for well over an hour. You know, just tons of people there. You know, Tommy's the Long Island boy, and a lot of friends and fans were down there. And Alice was out playing golf, and what basically happened, Chuck and Tommy drove to the theater with me, because they were with me earlier, so that's why they were there. And then Alice was out playing golf, so the tour bus didn't get to the theater on time. And so, because, you know, Alice was playing golf and went a little bit longer. So here's when we had Glenn, Roxy, and Nita show up in this segment and with Tommy, and it just got so crowded, and it was great. We had so many people that were kids, older, all different ages. It was just like a big party. the only thing that was missing from the Stallion party was the booze, but we wanted to keep it at a level like, let's keep it calm. This was about seeing the band, meeting them, getting autographs, taking pictures, buying CDs, shirts, and talking and have a great time. And it worked out great, and it did. I think anyone that was there that wanted to get in, they made it in. So let's go to part 3.
I've been waiting all day for your answer. Been waiting all night for your call. I'm starting to think that this won't work out at all.
All right, we got the entire band here from Alice Cooper Band. You guys want some pictures? Yes, you can line up right over here. We'll get you up here in a few minutes. I'm Tom Mealy with the Harrison Law Group. We're here all courtesy of the Harrison Law Group at MadhouseTV.com. I'll tell you, this is what it's about, man. This is what it's all about. Listen, these guys are coming out here to hang out with you guys right out here. Listen, they're taking their time. Tommy's been out here, man. Tommy's been out here for over an hour out here, hanging out with you guys, coming out with his fans. I mean, listen, that's reality, man. That's like a true star. That's humble, man. That's what it's all about.
Now we got everybody here. We got Ryan Roxy has vinyl. It comes with vinyl, a CD, and download. $20. Get it autographed. We have Visto Blanco CDs. $10. Visto Blanco. And we have Tommy, $10. He's here. Get him autographed. Take pictures. Get online. Pictures, autograph right here. We got 4 of the 5 members. Chuck had to leave, but we got everybody going here. So everybody line up. We'll get you some pictures, whatever you need.
Okay, Jay, if you get everybody lined up against the band, their hands against the band with their tails facing outward, I think that's what everybody wants to see right now. All right, here we go. All right, we have Donna. All right, she's up there.
We both know it's for real, yeah. The breakup's slow, even though it seems to come so fast again. Silent confrontation kills.
The fabulous Fingers here from WBAB. Hey, how are you, Fingers? Welcome to Madhouse TV, Fingers. Come on in, let's get some shots here. Right against the band. Put your hands up against the band. There are your Fingers from WBAB. All right, here we go. Can we get a shot here? Victor, you got the camera? All right, come on in here, guys. This is the first. I'm on the microphone and Fingers is in front of the camera. Holy mackerel. All courtesy of the Harrison Law Group. This is Roo Phoria at MadhouseTV.com. We're also here with Jay Nova, the host of Rockin' Inc. MC. Alright, who's next? We have anybody else who wants to come in? Come on, you guys run it. This is the Alice Cooper Band. You will never, ever get a chance to meet you with them. You got a guy with a club, but you get the hell out of here. Leave us alone for that shit. Alright, get that beast out. No, I'm kidding. You want a picture? Come on in.
We were together. I don't hate you, but it'd be easier to get through. I'm so sick of thinking about you and
Alright, here we go. Alright, get in there. Shut up on that camera. Alright, here we go. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Alright, don't stick out your tongue. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
say you want a solution.
This ain't good.
You say you wanna be friends, but for me that's
Please keep me safe and keep me street. We salute you from over here. Rock.
And thank you, Madhouse TV and Jay Nova. And thank you guys. Oh, that's awesome. Thanks. I will see that one. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys in Prohibition. Where is the after show party? That's the next thing. Yeah.
We are asking you, where is the after show? If you know where the after show is, go to a Hendrickson brother and tell them. They will eventually get it back to us in the band, because Hendrickson brothers are everywhere. Rock on!
We have that on camera. Hey guys, why don't you look right over here? Take a look right in that camera right there and say Alice Cooper. Go ahead. 1, 2, 3. Live on MadhouseTV.com. There you go.
Are you planning an event and want to include entertainment, but you're not sure where to turn? Act1Entertainment.net has provided over 1,500 events with quality, affordable live entertainment at private parties, corporate affairs, festivals, bike rallies, and more. Act 1 will fit into your budget. They're friendly, reliable, and do all the legwork for you. They take all major credit cards. Log on to Act1Entertainment.net for a free, no-obligation price quote, or call 631-758-3505 for a brochure. You'll be happy you did.
Hi, I'm Jay Nova, host of Rocket Inc. MC, and you're watching MadhouseTV.com.
Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply is one of the largest suppliers in the world and your #1 resource for top quality, affordable tattoo and piercing supplies. Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply is the #1 supplier of tattoo inks in the world with more than 200 products including Mom's Ink, Philadelphia Eddie's Traditional Inks, Paolini Sacred Color Inks, and more. Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply, your one-stop shopping destination for great service, best prices, and top quality supplies. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are undeniably distinctive, selected for their unique, memorable flavor. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are delivered to you in beautifully designed bottles featuring limited edition artwork. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are available at affordable prices in fine restaurants, bars, and liquor stores. Or check www.coneyislandcarlo.com for availability.
Woo! Jesse Berlin. All right. So that was part 3 of the Alice Cooper tailgate meet and greet. As you've seen, everyone was together. People had a great time. There was kids of all ages. It's amazing with Motley Crue and Alice Cooper, what they draw. It was a great time. It was a great concert if you didn't go there. But I do have a lot of pictures. You could go to the website. I'll have the pictures up also this week. This show will be up for anyone to see at any time. So if you've seen some of your friends and you say, oh, I saw you on TV, whatever, just send them to the site and they can watch it there. And I'm hoping maybe when they play the Garden, I can do something else. It might be a little harder, but we're going to have a lot of events going on with Rockin' Inc. and Madhouse around the area. So watch for that. Like I said, December 7th here in Long Island. I have a club already picked out. I'm not going to advertise it yet until everything's in concrete. I'm going to have 3 or 4 upcoming bands there. We're going to have some vendors. We're going to have tattoo artists there. We're going to have some tattoo models there. We're going to have contests, the whole works. It's going to be a nice big party. You know, so I'm going to do an indoor thing in December, and then in the springtime sometime I'm going to do an outdoor thing. So we got a lot of things happening, and we're growing here. Like I said, it's about having fun and getting people out there on the show and getting exposure, and we're all over the place. We're all over the world. So some of the other things that we talk about is my Reverb Nation Music Spotlight. I'm in my second phase with them for the next 2 months for September and October, and I've been getting some really cool bands. And this band that I have here, Shinobi Ninja, they're from Brooklyn, and when I put the video on, I was sort of like, wow, you know, I don't know if I like this. And then like 10, 20, 30 seconds into it, I was like, wow, this stuff is amazing. These guys are unbelievable. And then I went into the YouTube, and they have a lot of videos. They've been around, and they're out there touring. They're playing all over the place. They're playing all kinds of places, the Warped Tour, all the clubs all over. They're a great band. They're a great group of guys, and they have a female in the group. And they have their own sound. So whether you like rap or you like rock, I think you're going to like this group. And I'm going to try to get them in. You know, it's tight. You know, they're from Brooklyn. We're in Long Island. Believe it or not, it's not that far. But when you live in New York and you got to travel 10 miles, it's almost like going 150 miles. But we're going to work on stuff. And like I said, I'm even going to try to see if I get them on my event in December. But let's go to my music spotlight right now. Reverb Nation, they helped me with getting all these bands from all over the place. I picked them from all over the world. But right now I picked these local guys because I love them. I love them. So let's go to Shinobi Ninja, and we'll be right back.
Welcome to Rockin' Inc. MC. You got Maniac Mike from the band Shinobi Ninja, and we'd like to thank Reverb Nation for the opportunity to be featured on Rockin' Inc. MC's Video Spotlight. This is Gloom Doom from our album Escape from New York.
It's been a long time coming. I know the day is coming soon. No need to daze away and watch the gloom doom. Make sure the days keep running. I know the time is coming soon. No need to daze away and watch the gloom doom. Roll the dice, be life is what you make of it. Test the odds, see chances are you make it, kid. The sands of Horatio, the ratio is rational. Sometimes luck runs out, pouring from the spout. No doubt, spider webs got you tangled up. The missions in your mind, you gotta fight, they ain't no giving up. And if you really want it, you could get it, trust me. I rose from ash to ash, dust to dust, the nectarine. It's been a long time coming. I know the day is coming soon. No need to days away and watch the gloom doom. Make sure the days keep running. I know the time is coming soon. No need to days away and watch the gloom doom.
Yo, I can't stand the spacing around the places. Every day's a new day, changing faces. Of all the races in different chases, we all get around at steady paces. I stand corrected for all rejected. You're still whack cause you interjected. And who's affected by what was stated? I'm the new you and you're outdated.
It's been a long time coming. I know the day is coming soon. No need to days away and watch the gloom doom. Make sure the days keep running. I know the time is coming soon.
Shinobi Ninja. Didn't know that was coming, right? But I like them. I like them a lot, and we're going to hear a little more from them. And great band. I'm here with Jesse Berlin. Jesse's a local guy. And Jesse's a young guy that has a lot of bands, and he plays with a lot of different types of music. And I'm finding out that he plays with people I know and some older people too, which is really surprising, you know. And that's how it is nowadays. You know, you got these young kids that are so great that the older guys want them in the band. So Jesse, tell us what you got going on. So tell us about a few of your bands, whatever, the names and who you're playing with and what you got going on.
The main one would be probably Rickety. They're local and
original.
Original, yes,
Okay.
Original music. Out on the road, so hopefully maybe we'll come to a city near you. But
who are some of the guys that are in the band? Because there's people out there, they might not know the band, but they know some of your members.
Well, I guess the former of the band is Randolph Pratt. He's former. Say he was the former of the band. You have Neil Ciccione on drums, Teddy Rondinelli, the ex-guitarist of the band.
He took Teddy's place. Imagine that.
Yeah, he left, and I just got a phone call one day. So, and Parita, I don't know her last name, but real powerful singer. And you could check us out at www.rickety.net, and I think Rickety spelled R-I-C-K-I-T-Y. So.
And you got Facebook also?
Yes, they are on Facebook too, so you can look them up on Facebook.
What other bands you got? You said you're in a few things here and there.
Yeah, I have my own band too. We've struggled on a band name for the past couple of months, so for right now you can look the music up. It's under our drummer's name. It's on Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, and that's Justin Ryan.
They could also go to your Facebook.
Or you could go to my Facebook, which is...
You want to get the fans here. Remember, you want to be the popular guy.
It's just www.facebook.com/Jesse Berlin Music, and I'll post anything related to my other bands on there that you could find, and hopefully check out the music. It's rock and roll, so hopefully you like.
All right, well, that was our show for tonight. Next week, Mike Del Judas from Billy Joel and Big Shot here on Long Island. Big Shot is a Billy Joel tribute, and Mike Del Judas is the guy. He's playing with Billy Joel these days, down the road with Billy. We'll have Mike in here on the show next week. I want you to be here. Tell your friends. It's going to be a great show. And I'm going to have Jesse take us out, and I'll see you guys next week. Rockin' Inc. MC.
You're drowning everything in me. The way she moves, the way she knows everything I need.